Well, for me, I think customer service is bullshit. That's like the bare minimum.
You say you're building Cali BBQ into the Amazon Prime of San Diego. So one, what do you mean by that? And two, how are you going about achieving that goal in a way that maintains that personal hospitality aspect into digital?
The problem with scaling restaurants is it's too expensive to scale. So a traditional restaurant we had for 13 years, we had a 5,700 square foot restaurant. Peak sales, we did 3.3 million in sales pre-pandemic. We've done over 30 million in sales since we started. But in order to scale profitably, in order to truly make an impact, we had to rethink. You know, when people say that they pivoted during the pandemic, oh, we made a pivot. We didn't pivot. We went all in on what we already believed. We already believed in the internet. It's how do we get more barbecue to more people on their terms? There's 3.3 million people in San Diego County. Before, I spent all of my time, all of my effort figuring out how do I market myself? How do I build a brand that people care about that will drive 40 minutes to come to our restaurant on an NFL Sunday, wait an hour in line so that they can eat our brisket? Well, that thinking needed to change. And thankfully, the pandemic accelerated what we already believed in. Now we think, how do I remove seats in my restaurant so I can add more smokers and build a master smokehouse and media center so that I can have more micro distribution locations? So we have a 200 square foot kitchen, ghost kitchen. We call them friendly ghost kitchens. We partner with cloud kitchens. One's in downtown San Diego, another one by San Diego State. We partnered with San Diego State University at Snapdragon Stadium. So we have 2 other locations in the stadium. And the whole idea is, if we make great barbecue every single day and we distribute it to these micro locations, now we can make it easier for more people to enjoy great barbecue. Back to the problem. The problem with barbecue takes time, takes expertise. We've figured that out. Now we're leveraging technology to get more barbecue to more people so that it doesn't matter if they order on Uber Eats or DoorDash or Grubhub, or now we're going to be partnering with Uber Eats to do nationwide shipping. So when I'm doing a TikTok live video and I'm doing 180 racks of ribs with my pitmaster, Bernice, and she's fabricating them and putting them on the smoker during 5 hours smoking process, when I'm on TikTok live and 100,000 people are watching and they go, oh, that looks good. Can I order that? Now I'm into social selling, where there's a button and they can order it and I can literally box it up for them and ship it to them. Is that a novelty item? Yeah, it's a novelty item, but guess what? It's a story. We have people in New York. They're like, oh my God, I just, watched this guy in San Diego cooking all these ribs and I picked the rib that I wanted and now he sent it to me and now we're here enjoying it. Like, what a world that we live in. This guy's got a story because he saw it on TikTok live. But that's the world that we're living in. That's the world that we're going to go to. And what I'm trying to do is get restaurant owners and business owners to understand that we don't need to go out and build this technology. It's already here. We just need to stop discriminating and start using it.
You created a lot of these ghost kitchens, which basically made your business have multiple locations. So it wasn't necessarily prime for you to be in the right location, but make sure that you show up in people's location and get the food to them. What is some of the challenges for restaurants to go in that direction? And also the second question is this something that only like the restaurant industry can do, or is this possible for other type of brick and mortars to become more mobile, where they're not just depending on just being in one specific location?
I appreciate the question, and it goes to the heart of our thesis, and that's digital hospitality. What we do in real life as hospitality professionals, as restaurant professionals, needs to happen in all businesses. So I know this is what I talk about is always specific to the restaurant business because I'm in the restaurant business, but I truly believe that the Walmarts of the world, the Home Depots of the world can learn from the restaurant industry what we do really well in real life. In real life, we make memorable moments with strangers. We welcome people into our shop. The best restaurant owners on earth, you shake your head because you know the places that you go on a regular basis. Why do you go there? Because of how they make you feel or how they make your family feel or your friends or whoever you go there with. It's all that feeling. And that feeling is what lacks in retail. In a retail environment, we think of customer service. Well, for me, I think customer service is bullshit. That's like the bare minimum. That's like treating someone like a human. If somebody comes in and you smile at them, that's not customer service. That's treating someone like a human. Hospitality is listening to them, anticipating their needs, making a memorable moment so that they have such a good experience that they can't wait to go tell another human being about how great that experience was. They can't wait to go on TikTok, to go on LinkedIn, to go on Yelp, to write a review and say, oh my God, all of my life, I go through days where it's this business, this business. All you need is a memorable moment. And back to what you're talking about, this blending of the world. The problem that restaurant owners have is that how do you create hospitality online? Because when we think about online transactions, we think of automation, we think of technology, we think of losing that human side. Well, what I argue is that now there's never been a better time than to show hospitality online. And the brands that show you hospitality online, those actually are the brands that are winning. Like, we don't even realize what's happening around us, how fast technology has changed. Amazon is one of the greatest hospitality companies in the world, but we don't think of them as a hospitality company. But what have they given us? They've given us convenience. They've given us time. Apple, an incredible hospitality company. Disney, an incredible hospitality company. But we just don't think about hospitality in the way that we should be thinking about it. And when we think about it, when you're omni-channel, when somebody writes something on your Facebook page, your business Facebook page, you don't respond to it 3 days later. You respond to it in real time and you start a conversation. Now, all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe this person said something because I had a bad experience. We leverage technology in our business. We try to find the best technology partners so that we can create those oh shit experiences. So that somebody, instead of going, oh my God, they forgot my cornbread in my Uber Eats to go order. Well, we put a QR code, said, is there anything that we can do better? Please text us. This QR code goes to a text message to my manager on duty, a human, the human that cares the most about that shift. And they'll start a text communication. I'm so sorry we forgot your cornbread. Here, let me text you a gift card so that you can come back and get a free basket of cornbread on us. All of a sudden, we have a customer for a generation. No, they've never had that experience in any other restaurant. Usually it's just like, oh, they forgot my order. I'm just not going to order from that restaurant again. But there is technology tools, not just in the restaurant business, in all businesses that allow us, the way that I booked myself on this show. You guys use incredible software that automates and tells me, hey, make sure you're ready. The guys are excited to have you on the show. Did you do that? No, you set up that automation, but that's hospitality. That's me knowing that this is important to you. It's important to me. I'm going to show up here, mic ready. Let's go. Let's have a great conversation so that we can impact your audience. There's tools like this in every business that people can be leveraging to make those oh shit moments.